about a module course where each module is a game mechanic. I mean, that's kind of the plan. Um,
Hmm.
but I'd say rather than the game mechanic, I mean, unless you're doing a game design course, which would be fine, is a series of techniques that you need, right? So, like a game mechanic can be anything, like having the ability to, you have a limited amount of lives, but you can earn more lives by doing X. That's a game mechanic. But things like using grid maps, tile maps. So we make a game that uses tile maps, like the 2D version of the grid map, or we have a game that uses procedure generated levels, or a game that uses procedure generated sounds, which is coming in God of 4, right? The ability to generate sound and
Yep.
code, which is awesome. Because yeah, the reason we were showing you Mag Racer earlier is when you're doing engine sounds, you can't have one sound that just goes up and down. You have to have lots of different sounds that sort of blend into each other depending on what's happening in the game.
We even had a look at a VST instrument called Helm, which is really cool. It's a way of FM synthesis. So you build up a sound from different wave shapes. It's a great tool, and I was sat there tweaking the dials, making futuristic space racing engine sounds, and it was really interesting how you'd have to do that, because if you just have a monotonous tone that goes up and down, which used to work well back when that was all that was possible, but these days it would just drive your user base crazy. You can't have that monotone all the time.
And you've also got, I mean, Godot can handle Doppler effects, but all kinds of other things that are happening, like the sound of to make this futuristic engine sound right, you're going to have this incredibly complex polyphonic sound that merges into a different one and
Yes.
then goes into a different one. And then, how that merges and sounds seamless.
Yeah, it's a very difficult thing to internalize when it comes to sound or foley within games, because it has to have a certain texture to it. And one of the reasons that drew me to loop back around to things I'm playing at the moment, the reason why I'm playing Apex Legends and not Fortnite or PUBG or any of the other multitude there are out there, is the first time I played all of them, out of all the weapons, when I play Apex, they've got this, I don't know what to call it. And it vibes with me. They've got weight to them. They've got presence.
Its sound design is a really
Yeah.
underappreciated skill. I'd love to do a serious sound design course. I was listening to some of these sound packs they have on Epic Stock Media, and some of them are so well done.